Hi, Chili Willies.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Lola, and welcome back to
Spicy Spits.
I know you've missed us. It's been a while.
Today we're going to be talking...
Did we have to run out of time?
What?
No, I didn't. It never did. Okay.
Today we're going to be talking about the Sassy Man Apocalypse.
No! So, we have 4 sections to get into in this episode,
Mhm.
and we researched more than we ever have, even for school.
We put a lot of effort into this. It's a topic we're very passionate about.
Reading. Oh, I should have done my TED Talk on this. Maybe I can just play this podcast episode in front of my whole class. Anyway, first section is the Urban Dictionary definition of the Sassy Man Apocalypse. Lindsay, you want to read it?
I do, of course. The age we're living in currently, these men in particular want to be treated like women, hence sassy. Often confused with men who want their feelings heard, but the difference is sassy men don't listen to your feelings. This is a real problem in the world right now.
So, we're going to break this down a little bit more and explain the symptoms of a sassy man. Just want to let you know, feel free to reach out to us if you think you might be dealing with a sassy man in your life. Trust me, I have had my fair share. And I know it can really affect people. So, our DMs are always open. We're always start a support group.
We want everyone to feel safe and comfortable talking about their experiences.
And their trauma with the sassy men. Okay. So, the first symptom is one tried and true.
This one's a little bit heavy to start off on, but it has to be addressed, so we're just going to start off with a bang.
They may be confused as gay, but they aren't.
It's very important that they aren't, because if they are gay, they're just another breed of man. They're not in the same
it just cuts it out completely and ruins everything. So,
they're not gay. And they may appear gay because of some of these other faulty factors.
And, yeah. So, they have no filter and they're very mean to you. And every word they say is brutally honest. And just crushes your heart and soul.
They may also be a bit of a diva at times. Which I think is a little bit self-explanatory.
Next up, a lot of them have been spotted wearing, wait for it, skinny jeans. Yeah, if you see your man, or your brother, or your dad, or your teacher.
And he's specifically not gay. You know he's not gay.
But I feel like gay men have taste. They wouldn't be wearing skinny jeans.
But if you see a gay man wearing skinny jeans,
He might
it
not
makes
be
him a little
gay.
bit... If you know he's gay, I think you can let it slide.
But if you know we're not gay, when you're doing me, you just have to him.
You need to run.
Next up, getting mad at everything. And when they're mad, they've got some real tendencies. So, like, leaving you on red, texting you K, whining, sending, like if they're fighting, they, like, say something passive-aggressive and send a laughing face emoji. Ignoring you because of a little thing did, or other stuff.
Acting like it only affects them, and not caring about you at all.
And I hope you guys know, when I'm thinking of some more symptoms right now, I am thinking of one particular man.
There's a couple men that come to mind when we think of these symptoms, but one really sticks out to us.
That we just can't say the name of.
Yeah, unfortunately. But there are some men that we can say the name of.
So our next category is examples. If our words aren't really sticking to you, you're not really understanding what a sassy man is.
Need something to help clarify. This is a section for you.
So we're starting off with the sassy man. I'm sure you've seen him on
The
TikTok.
starter of this all.
You might not recognize his name, so I'm going to put a little picture on the screen once we say his name.
So this man is none other than...
We don't know how to say his name. So I'll also type it.
I don't want to butcher it.
We're going to butcher it no matter what.
Yeah.
His name is Prayag. That's just so wrong.
This is just not right.
So you've seen his videos. What can I say?
What can I say?
And his others, he knows he's a sassy man. He knows he's the sassy man.
You don't say Pookie Bear without being a sassy man. It's just not.
That's
in your
another
nature.
symptom. If you call
That
someone a
isn't
Pookie
Bear,
Pookie, and you talk like that,
that's just a red flag all around.
That's called sassy language.
That is just a sass abundance.
Next up, our favorite sassy man in television. He was, wait, what's it called? Like bigger than his time? I don't think that's right. He was before his time.
Okay, yeah.
Because this was a show in the early 2000s. You know him. You love him. His name is Schmidt. Schmidt is not gay. People think he's gay. Because he's a sassy man.
He had to start a sports club to show that he's not gay. That's how sassy he is. Because he's petty and he can't take these false accusations. That's how you know he's sassy.
And he talks like this.
And he's just always cutting off his sentences, always snapping at you, got the eye roll.
I feel like I just got mac and cheese on the floor.
It's okay.
I feel like we should edit this video with like more pictures and like clips. You know, we should make this editing out of the park.
Yes.
This is like an exclusive episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's special edition.
Yeah, because this means so much to us.
You two are imbeciles. Anybody with taste and sophistication would always choose option number 2.
So much to us. Next up, we have Ken, but not Ken in Barbie in the Dream House, because in Barbie in the Dream House he's my dream man because he's a sweetheart. But in the Barbie movie, Mr. Rai Rai, Gosky.
Wait, are we thinking of the same Schmidt? I don't think we
From
are.
New Girl?
No, we're not.
Who are you thinking of?
Teacher! I was thinking about this, I was like, there's just no way.
Not our teacher.
And then you said it, and I was like, wait, we're just going along with this?
No, our teacher is a sassy man.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, Ken from the Barbie movie. Yeah, he's just so sassy.
Anyways.
Oh, this is a good one. Scott Disick from Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Literally invented the sassy man.
He's
He's
the
the
OG.
original, yeah. He created the definition of sassy man.
He was the first zombie in the Sassy Man Apocalypse. And then he started biting everyone.
He clearly it got to his head. He had to infect the whole town.
Next up is Tyler, the Creator.
We all know and love him.
But he's a sassy man.
He's a sassy little fellow, I'll tell you that for sure.
And if you're sitting here screaming and stomping your feet,
If you just gasped when
crying
you heard this,
and unsubscribing,
and about to leave a hate comment, you're in the comments right now, typing away.
and think to yourself, maybe I'm also a sassy
Am
man.
I a sassy man? No. You are. I hate to break it to you,
You're sassy.
but you are. This is your sign.
Next up, our last one is also going to trigger some people.
But we don't have to get into the
We're not getting
deep
political.
parts of it. It's
We're
just on the surface level. Donald Trump.
Boom! I'm putting in sound effects with my mouth.
We're
so
not
I'm
going to
gonna
say how we feel about him. Just, you all know from the way his voice sounds, the way he talks.
And from the videos,
he's just sassy.
the videos of him saying things,
His body
he may be
language.
funny, but that's because he's sassy.
It's all because he's
It's
sassy.
Sassy Man 101. Next up.
He's just the leader of the sassy men.
So, you might be listening to this and being like, wait, I kind of wish I was a sassy man. I feel like I am deep down in my core and I can't embrace it. So,
Yeah.
we're going to teach it.
We're getting a
how
little
to be
tutorial.
sassy. Our sources are WikiHow.
We're excited.
Lindsay, what is that?
Step 1 is to be a bit cheeky, you know? Always just be cheeky. I don't know what to say.
Constantly cheeky.
Constantly cheeky, never day that you're not. And number 2, this is more of just a skill you should have on hand, but always be quick with a comeback, because you can't let anyone outshine your sassiness.
So, for example, wait, what was the example?
I don't remember. What was it?
Oh. Somebody's like, hey, you interrupt me too much. And you're like, hey, say that to Kanye West. Good
I think it was something like, are you Kanye West? Because I didn't think so you shouldn't be interrupting me.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you understand.
Next up, you be confident.
Of course, you can't
Can't
be a
sass
weak
without
little
the
wimp. Next up is be funny. And this just goes along with your comebacks. They have to be good. You have to be funny all the time. Never
Even if you're
miss.
depressed. Even if you're sobbing because you finished your entire family died in front of you. Funny comebacks.
Because if you show one sense of masculinity, you'll never be sassy again. Your ego is
It's
just
over.
ruined. Your image is crushed.
Sassy man is priority over all real emotions
Of course.
and relationships in your life.
Next is to be direct and honest. You just, you have to just speak your mind. Always say what you think, especially your emotions. But never acknowledge anyone else. Only talk about yourself.
But if
Next-
somebody opens up to you, be honest and direct, and just make it quick so that they shut up and you can talk about yourself again.
Next is to be energetic and have fun. Because you just
No
have to
sassy
be...
man is caught sleeping.
No, and you have to have people enjoy you and just think that you're fun.
A sassy man is only his image. If you're caught sleeping and you don't have an image for anyone to see, their image is your 5 chins when you're laying down in your slumber.
Yeah.
That's not very sassy of you.
Completely true. Next is to make your presence known. You don't have to be famous by any means, but your presence better be known. When you walk into the room, everyone has to know that you're there so they can watch out for the sassy apocalypse.
So, if that means you walk in and you maybe scream, help! I'm being chased! Or fire! Or if you bring in, perhaps, a large object and throw it at someone, make it clear that you're here.
Always.
Wait, what's next?
Next is speak your mind, which I kind of said.
Yeah, I feel like
And
we
being
got
direct and
repetitive.
honest, because I got a little bit carried away. Next is make your body language sassy. You can't
And
just
with your
have
butt
it.
pop in.
You can't. You have to talk with your hands. You have to make a little dance every time you say something fun.
Like,
I mean,
I'm going to the bathroom. Do, 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 do. You know,
yeah.
come with a little elf soundtrack. Because as a sassy, as a sassy man, you are part elf. Because elves are sassy men. So you embrace each other.
You need to come together and just conjoin your sassiness.
What else?
Next, don't worry what others think. This one's important. You can't let other people
You cannot
take
fold.
over your sassiness.
Because when they do, you just become another man, being masculine.
Just like every other
and
man.
not sassy.
You won't be sassy at
You
all.
need to be sassy.
So, yeah. And lastly, dress stylishly.
So whether that means you're wearing a fedora, or a tropical shirt, or a scarf,
Or a bow tie.
or sandals,
Or a vest.
or a purse, man purse.
Just
You do you.
come up with your own style and embrace it. But make sure it's fashionable.
Yeah, you better be looking at those fashion trends. Christian girl autumn, sassy man autumn. So, oh no. Anyway, is that it?
I think it is.
I hope you guys enjoyed and took thorough notes.
Yeah,
because
we
we're
should have said that
deleting
at the
this
beginning.
After you listen and self-destruct. Because the information is too crazy.
This would just break
Too
the
late,
world
we're
if they knew all of our knowledge.
I hope you enjoyed the editing on this video because it's about to go wild.
Yes.
I wish I knew how to auto-tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it ourselves.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.